Hey y'all, thanks for stopping by. So, a while ago, I talked with you about AI generated videos and how far this technology has come since its inception. Since then, that conversation has not stopped online and, in fact, has been reinvigorated over the last week because of a showcase done by a man named James Gerd. 2 years ago, he used a video generation software to show a statue breakdancing, and he tried again this year, and the difference is astounding. Probably some of the biggest differences would be that the backgrounds are stable. Also, the shadows seem to make a little more sense. I know that the light source on the back isn't pushing it where it should be. You could also make your gripes about the shoes not staying correct when he does his little kick up. But the fact of the matter is, this technology is advancing at an insane rate. And you may look at a video like this and just say this is some gimmick or it's a meme thing and no one is going to try and monetize this or no one could use this for a nefarious mean. But then you see the way that audio is being generated on these as well. Not to mention just far more humanoid looking faces. This video is AI generated, you can see by the watermark, but just listen to the voice they have on this.
So a famous classical poet said, "We hate and we love. Can one tell me why?"
And again, you can make your gripes that the item in his hand fused in with his thumb at some certain points, or that since the hands aren't on screen, that's how you can tell this is an AI generated video. But the fact of the matter is, this technology is advancing at a rapid rate, and it's already been something we shouldn't ignore. But it's reaching a point now where I need a lot of you to start taking this serious. Every time you point out some little minute detail of how you can tell that this is an AI and people aren't going to be tricked by it, people are being tricked by it, and they're feeding your responses into their new generation algorithms so they can fix those problems. Whether James Gerd, the statue breakdance video maker, understands this or not, this technology will be used to stifle human growth. You can look at this as just another form of technology in the same vein that people said that cameras would replace physically drawn art. And it is true that this type of technology does lend itself a lot of availability to the ability to create. We will be able to create lots of new things with this technology, albeit it will be copies of copies. Nevertheless, it is content that people will consume. But I believe this is an anti-intellectual pursuit. When it comes to creating art, when it comes to taking videos, when it comes to making pictures, the act of creating something is a trial and error process. You should be willing to expand yourself, to try new things, to learn more. And if you are simply allowing the technology to do all of this for you, I think you're losing something in that process. Something special that, frankly, if we allow this technology to propagate at the rate that it is, I don't know what to expect for my grandchildren. I don't know what type of world we'll live in, what type of movies they'll be seeing if we allow these movies to be created from nothing. It's crazy to me that this is what we've allowed artificial intelligence to become. Rather than using this as a tool to aid us in our labors, in our busy work, or to handle random tabulations that we don't really need to pay attention to, we're using this to take over all of our creative processes. We're allowing the machines to make our movies and to create our content while we're stuck working on Excel spreadsheets from 9 to 5. There's lots of very wealthy people who are doing everything they can to push this sort of technology. They're trying to make it profitable by any means necessary, and it is true that it is cheaper to make videos this way. Rather than to pay creative people, rather than to pay editors, you can just pay somebody to clean up the footage. That's what Coca-Cola did for their winter ad, and since then I haven't bought any Coca-Cola products. That's the only way that I can make a difference in this, is to vote with my wallet in that way. And if a company you know is using this kind of AI generated stuff, write your hate letter to them, voice your concerns, but you have to make it known. And this might sound kind of lame, but yes, you need to virtue signal about it. You need to be loud and brash that because they're using AI generated content, that's why you're no longer supporting them. Because the only way these companies are going to care is if they start losing money. They're only using AI generated videos because it saves them money. So just hit them where it hurts, and hopefully we can start making a difference. But you got to stop ignoring this stuff because it's not going anywhere and it's only going to get improved. But I guess until the day comes where someone sends you an AI generated video of yourself, just try to have a good day.